Breaking news on CBS LA at 10 on KCAL 9, a deadly shooting and a chase. We're covering two crime scenes in two cities and trying to connect it all for you tonight.
Our Lauren Posen is live in West Hills, where we have learned one person was killed. Lauren, what are you hearing?
There's a lot of moving parts here, so I want to start with exactly where we are right now. We're in West Hills at the Fallbrook Shopping Center here, and behind me you can see all the police here. There's two agencies, LAPD and LASD, and then in the back there, right in front of Michael's, you can see a white canopy, and that is where we've learned that a man was found dead. To really give you an extent of the crime scene here, I want to take you to some video from SkyCal from above, and you can really see all the crime scene tape that's blocked off from Michael's to World Market all the way in front of TJ Maxx here. I want to start first with what we've learned from speaking with LAPD. LAPD tells us they got a call around 8:30 tonight from someone who reported hearing about multiple gunshots. When officers arrived, they found a man dead at the scene right in front of Michael's. We spoke with a witness who describes it as very chaotic. Take a listen.
We heard like 15 gunshots. I think it was an automatic weapon, either a handgun automatic, because I know rifles. It didn't sound like a rifle. It sounded more like an automatic handgun. And then we saw some undercover cars, at least 5 or 6 of them, chasing a BMW or a Mercedes, something brand new car with the black windows, going up to the parking lot, speeding out. They were chasing it one by one.
And here's where we are still trying to connect the dots with law enforcement. What's unclear tonight is whether that suspect is the same person deputies detained after a pursuit that ended off the 101 freeway in Agoura. The sheriff's department tells us they got a call about a vehicle linked to a shooting. Deputies pursued that vehicle, and the chase ended near Lewis Road in Agoura. Now, that driver was taken into custody. Right now, investigators are still working to confirm whether the suspect deputies detained in that pursuit is connected to the shooting here in West Hills. What we can tell you is that there's no additional injuries, and all deputies and officers are accounted for. You know, when this happened at about 8:30, this shopping center was still very active. There's a Target right around the corner here. There's a couple restaurants as well. In fact, right to the right of me, there's a group of witnesses. So this happened during a time where there were still a lot of people in the area, and again, people hearing those gunshots stretch for many different neighborhoods as well too. So we're going to stay on the scene. We're hoping to speak with law enforcement within the next hour and give you an update as soon as we do. We'll send it back to you.
All right, thanks so much, Lauren. Our Desmond Shaw is also live for us in SkyCal over the shooting scene.
And Des, police have a big area blocked off here.
Yeah, that's right, Juan and Hunter. This is a huge parking center and a massive parking lot. As I widen out, you can see just how large this crime scene is. As I zoom back in, though, I did want to note one thing we can see. So obviously the victim is inside of that white canopy, but just outside, as I zoom all the way in and put on the magnifying glass right there, you can see a gun right there. Now, what we're trying to learn is if that gun is connected to the person that was shot, or if that gun is connected to the person that shot them and then may have ran away from the scene and initiated that pursuit. We went to the end of that pursuit scene as well. They had that vehicle all taped off, and again, that person now in custody. So still a lot to uncover here. We've got a lot of evidence markers going to have to be set down, a ton of photographs taken. This was not a officer-involved shooting, we are now hearing. There was some preliminary info that may have been the case. That is not the case. The police have confirmed to us that they did not fire any shots. They had just responded to shots fired that ended up taking this person's life tonight. Live in SkyCal overhead, I'm Desmond Shaw. Juan and Hunter, back to you in the studio.
All right, Des, thanks so much for that.